fragile mind, rest your head on me. Shut my eyes, I'm not here. There must be some mistake. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Watch our words turn to dust as we forget, as we move on. But still, I refuse to let you slip away. Don't be so serious. 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 Don't be so serious.
I hope you guys are ready for peak. I'm very excited. I'm genuinely very excited for this game. Get into bed and watch on tablet. Yeah, watch the movie with me. I'm alright. Right? Well, work's a little scuffed right now. I really wish I could describe the exact problem I'm dealing with to people, but it's like actual like problems. Like it's like actual stuff I shouldn't talk about. Actual company secrets, but the actual company secrets are requiring me to do kind of annoying. Unfortunate. Whoa. I think that might be because I have a Death Stranding 1 save. The secret's good for a common user. No. No, it's not that. It's, I mean, it has to do with government clouds. The short answer. Like private clouds. Really, really annoying doing anything that touches the. Damn. I'm not Garrett. Your reputation will be legendary. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Nothing like that. It's not like. It's not like an active, like, secure, like, fire, but more like you're just very limited with. There's a lot of things that Azure does nicely if you're just dealing with the regular public Azure cloud that you can't do. And it's frustrating. Frustrating trying to find a solution because all the solutions basically tell you not to do that. Hmm. Leaked. Surprised they just showed the thing here. Not leaked. You guys are getting nothing from me. You'll never know. Wait, what? It gives me a fucking horoscope at the beginning of the game. Oh yeah, you see, it's capturing that, isn't it? It's capturing the gameplay recording. See, this is why I'm not using the app, by the way. Every time you see that thing flash up, the gameplay recording paused or resumed, if I didn't buy two 15-foot HDMI cables, bring my capture card and laptop into my living room, you wouldn't be able to see these parts. I guess that one's like nice because it's like a privacy thing. Not leaked. A death string. You know, this is actually more explanation of the premise of the first game than the first game had. Unironically. Like, I don't think they explained this. I think they explained that in this much detail at the beginning. They just kind of made you figure out some of that stuff. Well, Sam has to disappear, right? Because he wasn't supposed to bring loot.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts, they come to deliver something priceless. A glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world. And
Actually,
I know
cinema.
they'll be back again, today.
-61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the great systems turn into traps and the fear is switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown.
I don't actually know if this is done in the engine or not, but it fucking might be, and that's incredible. I think this might all be in-engine rendering. Which is insane to say. Like, look at this. Holy fucking shit. But this is my favorite game engine. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing the things you can do with this game engine. Like, the load times are insanely fast.
-61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife and the sun's out of sight. I see the world I built to lose at the trial, what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
One's at my door.
Okay, time to head home.
That's weird. I think that's a package. I think I had a package. Sorry, like someone knocked on my door randomly. Like never happened. This never happens. I had to literally pull out my phone and check and see if any of my family members who would randomly would randomly do this were like where they were. Alright, time to do the first thing I do in every video game. Where is it? Every single time they make me do this. Does anyone play with uninverted camera controls? And if you do, are you a psychopath? There we go. Wait, look at this shit. Like, look at how his feet move with the train. Dude, this game is insane. Yo, peak is back. I love pressing, oh. I love pressing buttons to pick up. That's insane, by the way. Well, let me use the train skin. I get used to pressing it in these games.
Far from home.
Damn. Alright. Eek. You know, I deserved that, actually. That's where I was going? Okay. Damn, this game is beautiful. Potential gate quake?
I feel that. Pretty damn shaky.
Earthquakes in this game?
Oh shit.
Hey!
Lou's just chilling there. I think Lou is a she, if I remember correctly. Blue gets the front view. Although I will say, like, you can kind of just now lose none in the tank, right? Like, if I fall and like hurt myself, like I'm gonna hurt the baby, right? This is a character who just gets like shit beat out of him. He's got a baby strapped to his chest, like unprotected.
Well, now someone's in a good mood.
Dude, Yakuza 6.
Let's go home and get you fed.
Yakuza 6 fans think this gameplay is fire.
Great. Rain. Gotta move.
Yeah, like, see, I just ate shit on that rock face, but the baby's fine. The rain timefall now, or is it rain? Rain was really bad in Death Stranding. Rain was like, oh fuck. If I get rained on, I'm gonna die. Probably why Britain's not in the story. You know, they just all got rained on. I feel like there's only really one path up this cliff here. Just run up the mud. Resist strong winds. I love Celeste. Love the Celeste chapters with wind. Yeah, I will say one thing I will give this game is that they're letting me play the game a lot more while the credits roll on the screen than Death Stranding 1 did. Anyone remember the the bit where you just run around as Blue Sam in Death Stranding 1 while the credits play? Shit lasts for like 15 minutes. It's like I defended so much about that game, but I'll be honest, that was kind of hard to defend. Shit really did just last forever.
Fuck this.
Bowling feature? I mean, which one? these BTs? They are. Nothing. Whoa, hey! My face. Dude, I haven't unlocked pissing yet. I have to unlock piss. Another reminder that if you like Kojima games, you like pissing. You're, say, a Metal Gear Solid 5 fan, you like pissing at feet.
Almost there.
Snake gets pissed on so many fucking times. Like, you would not believe how many times you're forced to get pissed on in Metal Gear.
There, we made it.
Alright, we're gonna come home and Keta's wife, VTuber, is gonna be here, surely. You know, pivotal story character. I see. I guess we don't care about them right now, huh? Oh. It's guys? Makes it look like there's BTs. Sneaky. Okay, well that was no load time. This cutscene just started like fucking instantly.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. Come on, open up. There you go.
Her. think. Knife. London time. Oh yeah, he didn't tell anyone where he was going. I kind of assumed he told Fragile, but which is probably who this is.
Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
Anyway, reminder Twitch chat that underneath her bodysuit, she's got like the body of an 80-year-old grandma. Her face is the only part of her that's younger than 100.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast.
It's a pretty cool scene. Like,
You two are good.
genuinely, that part of the game
I
is
get
really
it,
interesting.
family.
Yes, this is the baby.
Here's a gift. The finest
At the
Carol
end
ever
of the first game,
Thank God.
you take the baby out
How'd
of
you
the
track
tube
this
and you
down?
give it CPR,
Got
and
hooked up to the Carol network. Service now
that's the
extends
very
to-
end of the first game.
I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the
Why are
UC.
you reading? I mean, it happened over last weekend. Still relatively fresh news.
But I'm afraid
Plus there's,
that
like, new
stranding
shit
is fucking
dropped.
over. Humanity is still in danger.
New allegations.
Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So
Yeah, I
your
thought
friends
we
and
did
coworkers
too.
all
That's why
went
I'm
their
like-
separate ways. And that's not all. Die Man is not the president of the UCA
What?
anymore.
Not my goat, Die
In
Hardman.
case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized. It utilizes the Carol network to manage and carry out deliveries.
Then dropped from C9. He's been temp banned on Twitch. He's been
No need for Fragile Express, of course.
banned from all of Ludwig's
So
events.
after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network.
Well, I mean, it was like,
Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs.
well,
Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico.
Mexico. Get to go to
extend the
Hollywood,
Caribbean network
Mexico?
to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you.
Oh yeah, the harassment part
So-
was like
What do you say?
mostly non-contact, right?
Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else.
Well, I mean,
Any
it was a
human
bad
corpse
look
that
either way.
hasn't been properly disposed of,
Made a
will
bunch
become
of
a
women
BT.
uncomfortable.
And any living human that comes into contact with
Build the
BT.
bridge to Mexico.
get
Yeah, it's
dragged
the
into
exact
the
opposite
depths
of
of
building the
the
wall.
Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being,
They're just explaining the
they'll
plot of the
traitor
first
avoid
game.
out, destroying everything nearby in a massive
Oh,
explosion.
like, they spent like 10 hours sort of
Several
revealing
Mexican
all
cities
these
were wiped off
all these
the
things
map.
with show don't tell,
The survivors have since become divided.
and now she's just
isolated.
recapping them.
As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Kind of funny. This all
Seriously,
recap.
why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job.
Just gonna recap his achievements.
Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
It has. I still remember the plot of the
Chiralian
first game pretty
contamination is
well.
severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA.
I think I watched some streams of it when it came out on PC. It hasn't been that long since I've seen it,
As you can imagine,
any of it, but
everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye.
yeah, see, that's what her body looks like underneath this.
Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible.
He was forced to run in the
There are
timefall
many
with
other
nothing but
dangers.
a helmet on.
The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do, and this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them.
Now, one thing I did fucking
Don't
hate
forget,
about the
sir.
first game was the boss fights.
You
Boss
are the
fights
first person
were
in the world
ass.
to ever take out a BT.
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory?
Well, Metal
Taking
Gear
control,
bosses are pretty
claiming it for
generally good, I would say.
Sam,
They're
not
annoying
like that.
sometimes. Like,
they're not trying to take over.
they're kind of cool and fun
They
and
just
unique.
want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people.
We're bringing back the internet.
Which is
See,
why
this is all just so
instead
we
of
can bring
turning
back
to an established
VTubers. That's
government
the whole
agency
goal.
like Bridges, the UCA
Kojima's
contracted
cooking.
a private organization like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
I don't know, maybe I'm just too... Whoa, you can say no? Wait, you can say no? Kojima, would you let me say no? I just refuse to play the video game. I will not walk in your walking simulator. I have free will. What do you think? Go with the Matesh CD option. Yeah, you can't meet the VTuber if you say no. Wait, just restart the cutscene? This is the same cutscene? Kojima? Am I gonna get duped into watching the whole cutscene in case there's a difference?
Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms.
Yeah, I told you, Shitando, I couldn't stop mods. Wait, hold on. Hold on. How many times do you think he'll let me say no? We have to see. What will Kojima make me do? Surely if I say no 5 times, something will happen. Yeah, eventually, yeah, Kojima's gonna do something. Right? He's gotta, like,
Not bad.
do
for a
Kojima.
quarter. Not bad at all.
That's a really unique way of going back to the scene, though. Wait, no! I don't wanna replay the whole walking part again.
No! No!
Okay. Kojima, you magnificent bastard. Alright.
Yeah, all right.
I'm sorry, I love
You okay?
Kojima.
What about Lou, though?
Unfortunately, this may also be my fate if I try to avoid seeing the VTuber. May be completely
If I
unavoidable.
do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
What the fuck? Babysitting apps? You turn on Cocomelon for Lou?
It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
How long were chapters in the first game? On average? A few, like an hour? Like maybe 2 or 3 hours? Some of them were much longer than others. Sometimes the chapters were like, you watch like 45 minutes of cutscenes and you do a 15-minute section and then it just ends, and sometimes you have to do like multiple sessions of gameplay. something like 12 chapter? 12, 15.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
He's putting on part 1 of the VTuber
Try
model
sticking your
rig.
thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
It's all part of the Kojima's plan.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes.
Is Amelie
Using the
still
Cupid in
there?
conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish
I don't
a connection.
remember. I don't know if she's still there or not. I don't know if she still exists.
Until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks.
I do want to
Just
remind
like
people
cargo.
for the record that
All
like
these weapons can be used to
the
incapacitate
gameplay
enemies
of
without
Death Stranding
killing
1
them.
did start out
So
comparatively
there is no need to
normal,
worry about causing a void out.
and then
Be
the
sure
game's
to
just
weigh
like,
your various
all right, now
options as you load up.
Sam, your mother is dying and she's the president.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Like, it gets pretty crazy later.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route.
This feels
Return to
pretty
the-
similar to the original game. Oh, they got like the MGS2 stats. Remember if they.
See your destination? There's a river.
Remember if they
there
had
to
that in the
cross to
first
get
game.
there.
That's like very MGS2.
There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Alright, we got some goober bandits. We have a bridge. It looks like I have to. Like I kind of have to go past the bandits to get a bridge, right? Any other bridges? My name is literally Sam Bridges, but I can't build the bridges. Fuck. Hey.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to
Yeah,
you.
true,
But think it over
true.
before getting underway.
Like this is the gameplay, right? Like, this is the fun part of the video game for me. Going, oh, here's the map, here's the route, what am I gonna do to get here? Yeah, like, yeah, I'm gonna walk most of this. So, like, this is the fun part. Trying to figure out how to, like, navigate all this. Like, that's the challenge, right? Getting to that place without my cargo getting stolen or getting killed or,
Latest model Cupid.
you know,
Just completed.
there is a
Decided to
gameplay
put a hold
challenge
on
to it.
network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Carol network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals on.
Yeah, Amelie's team did kind of a
The
dog
network
shit
can't
job
grow.
of not needing Sam to go finish the job.
Hungry?
No.
No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
She's got to be the person Sam trusts the most.
Now who wants to eat?
All right, let's go. Time to walk.
All right, let's get this done. It's not so bad.
Can anybody hear me?
All right, easy obstacle here. Watch this. This is how a pro porter does it. There you go. See? Gameplay challenge passed. I did that. Me. That wind. I don't have the know what I do miss is the skeletons that make you walk faster. We're goated. That's one other thing about the first game that like people kind of overlook is the game, like this game starts off where you're mostly just like holding forward and eating shit if you walk correctly, but like there's a significant portion of the game where like you're kind of, you have a lot of tools and you're supposed to use the correct tools from your arsenal. Eat the terrain, etc., you know. This feels a lot like Death Stranding 1, so funnily enough. Hold on. It's important that we figure out here. Apparently I don't need to piss. That's one thing they took from us. They took the monster energy away. Oh, did the stream die? Did my video player suddenly pause itself? Hello? PS doesn't show I disconnected or anything. I guess it's... So that's the bandit camp over. That's a bandit. I plotted myself a route that goes around it instead of through it because I don't want to shoot the guns in it. Didn't really enjoy it very much in the first game. If I look closely, it looks like my route makes sense. Now I should be able to go around this way. Dodge fighting altogether. It's a thing that the first game lets you do a lot. It would let you choose a non-violent option. Whoa. Okay. think maybe I want to cut. I'll actually know what I want to do. I can just go.
Someone's out there.
Me? Am I getting seen? Caught? Alright, time to Mitesh leave. I can't believe I got caught. Something. No, actually, do I even need their bridge at all? Can I not just, can I just cross this? I just say fuck those guys? Oh wait, look, dude, it's a fucking Darude sandstorm. How deep this water is. It actually seems crossable technically. Yeah, I don't know. I think I can make it like here. Okay, I probably do not want to go in the...
Storm's coming through.
I don't know if I want to go in the water during the... You're not supposed to go in the water during a thunderstorm. Like Breath of the Wild. Yeah, so let me just pass this obstacle. Oh, what's that? It's fucking raining. Well, I guess I can't do anything now. I went so far away from the objective now. I'm like so far away from... Mic is a bit weird right now. Is it? Maybe it's like a bitrate thing. Is my bitrate getting murdered? I sound normal now? The sand might be murdering my bitrate. Testing, testing. Oh, that's weird. Hmm. Coming through really late, actually. The fuck? Video's fine though. Well, the game sound is laggy too.